Hello my dear students, today I'm going to explain Unit 10 pages 76 and 77. Inshallah we are going to have Unit 10. Its title is Cultural Tourism. Now here we have cultural. Now look at cultural, it ends with AL, it's adjective, and tourism it ends with ISM, so it is noun. Now here cultural tourism, it means السياحة الثقافية. Now if you remember, we have taken another kind of tourism. It was health tourism, and we have an example about it, the Dead Sea. Okay. Now here we are going to go to exercise number 2 to check the meaning of the words. We are going to read them and to check their meanings by using activity box glossary or the dictionary. Now here we have the first word is artist. Now artist it means a creative person. A creative person. ممكن كمان also synonym for artist is actor. It means what? فنان. Okay, now sculptor. Now sculptor it means نحات. Okay, now what does sculptor mean in English? It means a person who makes statues. نحات. Sketch. Now sketch it means a drawing that is often not finished. إذا لما نيجي نحكي عن صورة غير منتهية لسه ما انتهى العمل فيها فبنسميها sketch. Drawing. Now, what does drawing mean? Drawing, it means, رسم. Okay, painting. Now, what does painting mean? It means دهن or تلوين. Now, effect. Now, we have effect and affect, okay? Now, effect, noun, and affect, verb. Effect with E, noun, and affect with A, verb. Now, effect it means what? A change that is a result or consequence of an action or other cause. اللي هي it means تأثير أو أثر. But affect it means يؤثر. We have taken it اللي هي to be able to change something. Now, portrait it means what? It means a painting where mainly someone's head and shoulders are showing. اللي هي بنحكي لها الصورة الفنية للوجه. Okay? اللي هي painting where mainly someone's head and shoulders. اللي هي بس الرأس والأكتاف. Examine. What does it mean? It means what? It means to look at something carefully and thoroughly because you want to find out more about it. اللي هي it means observe. اللي هي معناها يمتحن أو يلاحظ. Okay, now here we have the article. The article, its title is The Power of Imagination. Now in derivation, we know that the power, now here we have of. حكينا of تاخد إيش؟ noun تربط noun the power of imagination power noun and imagination is noun. Okay, now قوة الخيال. Cultural tourism means, now what does it mean? It means traveling to a certain country to experience its culture, now including its language, history, art and other aspects of culture. And then now here from this sentence we can what? We can quote a sentence which indicates or which shows the meaning of cultural tourism. Then here the question is quote the sentence which indicates what? The meaning of cultural tourism. بتحكي cultural tourism means traveling to a certain country to experience its culture, including its language, history, art and other aspects of culture. Okay, now here we have traveling to a certain country to experience its culture. Even the main purpose of cultural tourism is to experience its culture. Now, what kind of culture? What does culture include? It includes what? Language. Its language. It refers to the country. Language, اللغة, history, تاريخ art الفن and other aspects of culture ومفاهيم أخرى للثقافة. إذا now these lines what? These lines explain the meaning of cultural tourism, okay? Thousands of tourists from around the world visit the Louvre Museum in Paris, France. Now here when we have a city or a town and its country, we put between them what? Comma. Now here Paris, France. Between Paris and France here we have comma. Now thousands of tourists from around the world visit the Louvre Museum in Paris, France. Why? Why? To see the Mona Lisa. What is Mona Lisa? Mona Lisa is a portrait which is drawn and painted by Leonardo da Vinci. إذن هي عبارة عن إيش؟ عبارة عن صورة فنية للوجه والأكتاف. مين رسمها ولونها؟ اللي هو ليوناردو دا فينشي. Okay? Leonardo da Vinci. Who is Leonardo da Vinci? Leonardo da Vinci was born in Italy in 1452. إذا أعطاني the first piece of information about Leonardo da Vinci. إذا he was the person who drawn and painted the Mona Lisa. Okay? He was born in Italy in 1452 Common Era. He is regarded as one of the world's greatest artists of being a talented musician, sculptor, as well as being a brilliant scientist and inventor. Okay? Now he is regarded as one, يعتبر إحدى the world's greatest artists for being a talented musician. Even he was a musician, a person who plays music. Okay? Sculptor. Now what does the sculptor mean? نحات. Okay? As well as. Now here what is the function of using as well as? To add extra. Yes, detail or information. Okay. Now as well as it means also addition. Okay? As well as being a brilliant scientist and inventor. Even these lines explains what? Yes, he was skillful. Okay. Now, quote the sentence which indicates that Leonardo da Vinci was polymath. What does polymath means? What does it mean? It means skillful. Okay. Now, he is regarded as one of the world's greatest artists for being a talented musician, sculptor, as well as being a brilliant scientist and inventor. Okay? His notebooks were filled with sketches and drawings of many things. Now, give me examples about these things. The human body, birds in flight, and designs for the different machines that he invented. Even these are the things which were filled in the things which were filled in his notebooks. Human body, birds in flight, and designs for the different machines that he invented. He refers to Leonardo da Vinci. Okay. Now, when he was 15 years old, Leonardo began to work for an artist. Then, when did he begin to work for an artist? When he was 15 years old. He learned how to paint, sculpt, and design jewelry. Okay? By the age of 20, it means after 5 years of experience. Okay? Leonardo was a great painter and sculptor. Then, when was he a great painter and sculptor? When he was by the age of 20. By the age of 20, after 5 years of experience. Okay. Leonardo began work on many large paintings. Okay, but very few of them refers, to many large paintings were finished. Few of them were finished. He did, however, discover how to use light and dark to create effects. إذا now هو اكتشف how to use light and dark، الإضاءة والظلام، to create effects، عشان يعمل تأثيرات. His painting Mona Lisa is a masterpiece of light and dark, and it's probably it refers to the Mona Lisa, the most famous portrait in the world today. Okay, Leonardo was greatly interested in science and nature, so he examined plants and trees، اختبرهم، to discover how they grow. إذا now here the paragraph tells us what? Leonardo the scientist, bravo. Now he examined plants and trees to discover how they grow. They refers to what? Plants and trees, He also studied rocks to see how they were formed. They refers to what? To the rocks, bravo. He also studied rocks to see how they were formed. And he carried out tests to show what things can affect the wind and the oceans. إذا تأثير الأشياء the wind and the oceans على الرياح والمحيطات. إذا this passage or this paragraph tells us that Leonardo is the scientist or was the scientist. Okay. Leonardo was also very interested in machines and sketched many inventions. إذن Leonardo was also very interested in machines and sketched many inventions. عمل اختراعات كثيرة، أغلبها غير إيش weren't finished. Okay, and he carried he studied how birds use their wings to fly and invented some flying machines, a type of parachute, and early helicopter and an aeroplane. Even now he invented some flying machines, a type of parachute, and early helicopter and an aeroplane. During his lifetime, Leonardo was admired and greatly respected. However, when he died in 1519 Common Era, then when did he die? He died in 1519 Common Era. His works were not really understood because he was a true genius. He was a true genius. What does genius mean? Clever. Yeah. Far ahead of his time. Far ahead of his time. كان genius. Now here it means clever and smart. Yes, far ahead of his time. كان يعني أذكى من وقته. Okay. Now here we have the answers, sculptor and artist. These vocabulary or these words refer to people. Okay. Now let's go to page 77. Exercise number 4. Read and listen the text again. In which paragraph can you read about? Now here we have Leonardo the scientist. Yeah, paragraph number 4. Now here we have 6 paragraphs, okay? Paragraph number 4 begin with line 25. The talented child, paragraph number 2. Which begins with line 15. Okay. A masterpiece of light and dark, paragraph number 3. It begins with line with line paragraph number 3. 1, 2, yeah, it begins with line 19. Line 19. Okay, now Leonardo death. The last paragraph, which begins with line 36. Line 36. Inventions by Leonardo da Vinci. Now his achievements in inventions in invention اللي هي paragraph number 5. Paragraph number 5, which begins with line 31. And the last one, Leonardo da Vinci birth and his different talents اللي هي paragraph number 1, which begins with line number 1. Okay, now grammar, the past simple passive. The past simple passive. Now let's make some revision about the past simple passive. Now let's make a revision. Now here the past simple passive, the structure of past simple, subject, verb to and object. In passive, object plus was or were plus the verb 3. Okay, complete the sentences based on the text on page 76 and the past simple passive from the form of the verbs in brackets. Now, Leonardo was born in 1452 Common Era. Number 2, his notebooks. Now notebooks plural عشان هيك شو راح نعطي where fill الverb 3 منها filled. His notebooks were filled with drawings of many things. 3, very few of Leonardo's large paintings were finished. Now here we have paintings. He also studied rocks to see how they were formed. He also, during his lifetime, Leonardo admired and respected. Leonardo was admired and respected. When he died in 1519 Common Era, Leonardo not بدنا ننفي wasn't. Okay, wasn't understood. Okay. Now exercise number 6. Rewrite the sentences in the past simple passive. Start each sentence with the words in bold used by. Only if necessary. لما نكون. Okay. Vincent van Gogh created a famous picture. A famous picture was created by Vincent van Gogh. Number 2. Some sunflowers inspired Van Gogh. شو بنحكي؟ ناخد الأوبجكت اللي هو Van Gogh was some flowers inspired. إذن yes, Van Gogh was inspired by some flowers. Number 3, he finished the painting in 1888 Common Era. Yes, the painting was finished by him in 1888 Common Era. Okay. 5. He used lots of bright colors in his painting. Now, lots of bright colors were used by him in his painting. Number 6. He called it sunflowers. He called it sunflowers. It was called sunflowers. An art gallery bought the painting. The painting was bought. The painting was bought by an art gallery. Okay. Now, question number 7, pronunciation. Listen to the following relative pronouns: who for people, where for place, when for time, what for things. Yes, or actions. Okay. Listen again and repeat. Do the words start with the same sound? Explain which sound does the word why start with. Okay. Now, the words الآنسر راح يكون في الأوديو سكريبت إن شاء الله راح أبعث لكم إياه. Not all the words start with the same sound. Who starts with the sound H? and where and when, where, when, and what start with the sound W. The word why starts with the sound W also. Then now here some words the W silent, such as who and yes and whom, and the other the W is has a sound who, such as where, when, and what. The H here is silent. إذن ال WH, some words the W is silent and the other word the H is silent. Okay. Speaking now in pairs, ask and answer questions in the past passive about Van Gogh painting of sunflowers. Use by when necessary. Okay. نستخدم by عند الحاجة. Who was sunflower painted by? It was painted by. Okay. Number two, where was sunflowers painted? Where was sunflower painted? It was painted in the south of France. In the south of France. Number three, when was the painting finished? When was the painting finished? Okay. It was finished in 1888. طبعا information جبناه من exercise number 6. من exercise number 6. Okay. Number four, what colors were used in the painting? What color? Yes, lots of bright colors were used in the painting. Number 5, what was the painting called? What was it called? It was called sunflowers. It was called sunflowers. And the last question, number 6, who was the painting bought by? Who was the painting bought by? It was bought by an art gallery. Now here the last thing we are going to have today اللي هو quotation. Now quotation learn never exhaust the mind. Leonardo da Vinci. Now إن التعلم لا يرهق العقل أبدا. Now learn never exhaust the mind. Now what do you think about this quotation? Give me your point of view. Thank you for today.